Good morning. Mystic Mauler Bruce here from the garage on a Sunday morning at almost 10 o'clock. It's kind of overcast, a little cloudy, a little drizzly sometimes, but not too bad. It's in the 80s and it's going to be a nice day. So, this is part two of my U.S.S. Arizona 1/426 scale build, and I want to show you where I'm at and what I've done. First of all, let's take a look. Everything is just pieced in here right now. I just put the bootstrap on. I got to tape that off and then paint the red on the bottom and the blue matching colors on top. Let me take it apart a little bit for you. This I just finished up. There's some photo etch railing in there that I cut out. There's photo etch all over this thing, but I'm going to decide where I want to put it, and I'm not going to replace this one back here. I'm going to leave that one the way it is. But I like the color. I think the color's good. Now let me show you the deck. These might fall off because they're on there. The deck came out really nice. I like what I did there. I sprayed on some XF55, sealed it, then I brushed on some panel liner, and then I did some white spirits, kind of dragged it around, and then detailed it off with the blue. So that came out real nice. Here's the back part. You can see. I just painted all of there's some hatches and some photo etched doors I'll throw on here. I think I'll leave them the color they are. But that came out really nice. That's going to come out real nice. And I'm working on the hull today. I want to get this painted. The top part above here is going to be that blue that you see, or the ocean, this color. And the bottom will be AK. What am I using? Let's see. I got it right here. AK-73. It's a deck color red from AK. I don't know if there's anything left in this bottle. I got another one. But everything's going along. A lot of photo etch. I had to tear all the photo etch off of this and then redo it because they didn't like it. Now it looks decent. I think you can see it in between each one of those bunkers in where the guns are at. So I had this model back as a kid. I don't remember finishing it. I don't. But I'll get it done. And I've got a lot more photo etch to put on it. I showed you the cranes and stuff that I'm building. I just about got all the photo etch that I need to build. I only got 3 more pieces to build, and I took a little break from building photo etch and started the model. So, now, I want to put this aside, and I want to talk a little bit about rigging. There are certain ways to do rigging. Now, I use these eye pins that I showed you. I don't think I have one handy. There might be one in here. Hang on. I use these eye pins when I can, but sometimes, they're out of scale. So you got to get them till you get some sort of scale out of them. I don't see any in here. But what I do is I'll take one of these. See if you can see it here. Can you see that? See that circle? It's really small. Now what I'll do is I'll cut that in half and take the halves and CA glue 'em or super glue 'em to where I want to have the string run through. So it's not hanging down like a big loop and it's out of scale. This would bring it more back into scale. So I cut that in half and glue that half on there so I can run the thread through, or the easy line, whatever I'm using, because I use thread on the big on my ship models. I also use easy line, and this way it'll be in scale. It can be flush against something, but I use these, or the tops of the eye pins. But if you cut them in half, like I did on the airplane, when I rigged those floats, I cut those in half and I put them up in the hole there, let it dry, and that way I can run the lines and pull them taut, and they won't come out. So that's just another way of doing it. That's some easy ways of doing it. Rigging's always fun because when you're pulling one side, you got another. So you got to figure out where you want to start. I always start from the inside moving out on a ship. The standing rigging first, which is black thread, and the running rigging, which is rope-like colored thread. And if it's a smaller model, I'll use easy line, like I used on the HMS Victory last year and the Flying Cloud. I use easy line, and I used regular twine rope, kind of like thread. And the kind I get is pre-waxed, and it's wrapped in fours, so I separate it, and I get an even nicer piece, and it's already got wax on it. You just stretch it out and tie it, and it's just hit and miss sometimes. You just got to get used to doing it, and you got to do it a lot to get it done. My first ship that I have in here, I think I showed you guys the 196 scale CSS Alabama. That was the first ship I rigged, and it came out really well. You just got to take your time. You can't rush anything. You got to let things dry. You got to let, and use some CA glue or a little bit of super glue to nail down a thread line. Easy line, you don't have to worry as much with that because it stretches and it's taut. I'll use easy line when I'm rigging this thing because there's no reason to use it. It's so easy. That's why I call it easy line. But I like it. So if want to leave me any comments or anything, please do so. I appreciate all the comments that you have sent me. Max, that was a good live stream. I didn't get a chance to watch it all because I was at a graduation party. Jerry, Johnny, I'll be talking to you. Frankie, love what you got going on. I'm a little behind you on the Arizona, but I'll get there. I'm in no hurry. So I hope to get the hull painted today. Maybe show you that tomorrow. Get it all done. It's about ready to be taped off, and I can paint the blue on there now and see where we're at. I drilled out all the holes for the portholes, about 240 portholes. Quite a few. Quite a few portholes in this thing. But it'll look good when it's done, I hope. It should. So this is Bruce from the garage. Have a great day. And don't forget, take care of yourself, take care of your family. And hope to hear from you guys real soon. So have a good day. And I'll talk to you later.